Ladies and gentlemen, the first man to build 21-inch biceps, drug-free.
I get so many requests on my emails wanting to know about all these varied diets that are out, all these different ways of exercising. But right now I want to talk about the diets. I'm fascinated by it for one reason. On these diets we're talking about diets that are not based on, you see, my friends, a lot of you are looking and searching because that's what we do. It's part of growing. See, I started training when I was 10 years old, and they laughed at us. They called us freaks and everything else. But we learned from observation and experience the kind of foods that we thrived from and grew from. We laughed that vegetarianism was, like it wasn't a big thing like they're making it out now, like some magic in it. Well, in any case, we found the more animal product we ate, the stronger we got. It got to the point that if you mentioned vegetables or things, we know what you're talking about. You used to take eggs, mix it with orange juice and shake it up and drink it, just raw eggs, because we got that charge from it. Now, I'll tell you something. We really didn't know what this so-called scientific nuance for it is and what it was. But we knew that those kind of foods made us strong and vigorous. The football players in those days, their diet was steak and potatoes. Potatoes for the carbs, steak for the protein. I don't think they knew it themselves, but they knew they felt strong with it. Now with this new science, not actually science, with this surge to make a buck, people don't have an idea what they're doing. Foods haven't changed in 1,000 years almost, basically. But now they're getting to the point where the fruitarian diet, the banana diet, the lacto-vego diet, and you ask these people, and they really don't understand themselves. They take basic American foods, and then they start to picking it apart and calling it a special, invigorating diet. But let me tell you, my friends, that if you don't get enough protein, good animal protein in your body, you're not going to thrive. And I want you to show me all these people with all these varied diets that mix mix kale with collards and all that. Show me one world-class athlete that's their diet. Show me anybody that's a top-of-the-line athlete that their diet is exclusively that kind of food. The body cannot maintain itself on those kind of foods. And they're in there, don't eat this, add this, compare this, spread this, take this. And you know what's funny thing? You got people can't even take a vitamin every day. Forget that. And you want to tell people, in order to have a meal, you got to sit down and make sure you don't have any nuts in it or any cheese in it. It's ridiculous. And you know the funny thing? The American Indians, before they came with the Western diet, the American Indians, diabetes was unknown. The Pima Indians in the United States have the highest incidence of diabetes in the country because they brought them the potato chips, the juices, the candy, and all the things that destroy your body. Look at the Indians. What they live off? Buffalo. They lived off it. But now these people are coming in. You know what's funny? It makes it really funny. You look about it and think about it. When these people were shipwrecked for 160 days out on the sea. I'd like to see you get some kale out of that. They lived off with raw fish and a bird that may come by and they grab it and tear it apart and eat it. That's what they lived off 160 days. The basis of nutrition, my friends. Don't get yourself confused, please. Don't confuse yourself with all this stuff they're carrying on with now. Don't confuse yourself with it. Because it's a waste of your time. It really is. Stick to now the paleo diet I like. That is the most sensible of all these diets they're talking about. Let's get down to the facts. Get plenty of good fat. Plenty of good fat, good solid animal protein and vegetables. And that is the perfect diet. Only thing I don't like about that diet is, hey, stay away from gluten. Now, which makes it so funny. We've been using gluten for thousands of years, all of a sudden now it's poison. But you got to come out with something. But the most important thing is zero in. Find out what are these guys offering you that's special. Nothing. All they're doing is taking away, telling you what not to eat. One of the most important elements you could take in your body is protein. When Dr. Atkins first came out with the magic of high protein diets, they called him a quack. He didn't know what he's talking about. Now that's all you hear on the other side, how important protein is. We even hear it on these vegetarian sides. But the mistake they make, my friends, as they don't understand the concept of protein and nutrition. Oh, kale has amino acid. Yeah, almost every vegetable has amino acid, but it's non-productive for producing muscle. You've got to have the whole 21 amino acids, which is the combination for producing muscle tissue. Not amino acid in strawberries, amino acids. Yeah, they all have amino acids, but amino acids in itself is meaningless. It's just part of the composition of that particular material. So it's very difficult. What you have to do, my friends, is just think. The body needs fat. And you know what's fascinating? Think about it. The highest incidence of obesity in American history is now. With all these so-called miracle diets, women are walking around looking like they're pumped with air. What happened? Eating fat, they're eating sugar, carbs, and carb is sugar. The body handles carbs only one way, as energy. And of course, some of them have minerals and etc. But the point is, focus on good, solid, quality meat. And if you're vegetarian, then try your best whatever you can. But good, solid, because I don't believe in any of those diets because they're fad diets. Most of them are not based on nutrition, they're based on emotions. I don't like to kill animals, fine, they don't eat them. But they're not satisfied, but they don't like to kill. They want to make you the same way. I know what solid protein is, and I know, and I'm telling you, my friends, because I want to help you to navigate this. Stay away from these diets will drive you crazy and you'll gain nothing. Make sure you get good, solid protein. And if you're active, you should get a minimum amount, an absolute minimum, of 50 grams of protein per pound of body weight. And if you're very active, or pretty much active, some guys are a lot more than that, 1 to 2 grams of protein per pound of body weight. And look at the difference. See the difference. The body will reward you. But what I'm telling you is, don't get confused. I know how you young fellas are because I went through that stage where you feel omnipotent, you got all the ideas, you want to get everything new. But it's basic nutrition. And I've been studying and watching this for the longest because I'm intrigued by it. But all these weird diets, the veggie this and the fruitarian this, you got people saying the best diet you can have is fruitarian diet. And what's inspiring you with? And I'll tell you something. The most complete food you can eat would be a good steak. I know it will kill some people, but it's true. All the vital elements of your health is in it. B12, all of the B vitamins, All of those is in solid red meat. And that's the case. I mean, I hate to disappoint you guys, make you feel bad, but that's the case. So I just want to let you know, to be continued, that I'm Daniel. And if you want to check me out, because I mean, some of you people look at this, who the hell is this guy? Just go to LeroyColbert.com and you'll see my whole life from beginning to end. Oh, geez, I hate to say that word. Woo! But from the beginning, you'll see my life and how I led it from the time I was 10 years old. It's all on that website. It's a huge website. So check it out. So, my friends, to be continued. I quit this bitch.
Wait a minute. Before you click away, I want you to subscribe, like, comment, hell, even dislike if you want to. At least do something before you get out of here.